Hey, what's up guys? Today I'm going to show you one of the most rare but beautiful chess traps in the Queen's Gambit. And this is a chess trap for advanced players because some of the grandmasters and international masters have fallen for this. And remember, this is an advanced and high profile chess trap in the Queen's Gambit. Before starting the video, if you haven't clicked that red color subscribe button, click it now. Okay? Click the down subscribe button. Let's go. D4, D5, and here white plays the move C4, Queen's Gambit, and here black takes the pawn, which is the Queen's Gambit accepted, and now we play E3. So first of all, don't expect that it is the B5 trap, in which you play A4 and some point you play Queen F3 and trap the rook. No. That trap is for beginners. But at this point, we are looking trap for advanced players. So here the best move for black is knight to f6, and here my recommendation is just take the pawn. And here there are many moves for black, but one of the most famous moves is the move g6, which is played by many grandmasters and is just completely fine. No. There is nothing wrong with this move. So g6 is just a completely fine move. Computer gives it's a really good move for black. And here my recommendation is just go knight f3. But now is the big situation, because in this position you cannot play the move bishop to g7. You cannot play the move bishop g7. This is a very critical position for black because black cannot play the move bishop g7. In the online database, the most popular move is bishop g7, including many grandmasters and international masters and FIDE masters. If black plays any other move, just go knight c3, bishop d2, castle kingside. Very solid. But what's the problem in bishop g7? Well, it's a big time blunder. And here we are gonna set a beautiful trap for black. Well, the tricky business starts with the move queen to a4 check. And now there are ultimately 5 ways to block the check, but there is no good way. Let's see. The first move, bishop d7, ultimately fails with the beautiful move, queen to b3. And now we are attacking the b7 pawn and also f7, and you cannot save both of them. So our bishop and queen are battering down for f7, and our queen's attacking b7. That's a dead lost position for black. So bishop d7 is out of the point. What about the move? Knight to c6, which looks super good. Well, in this position, we are going to play knight to e5. Very tricky move. Trying to take the advantage of the pin. And now you see, our knight and bishop are battering for f7. So if your opponent plays something like bishop d7, trying to hold up the knight, knight takes f7 is goodbye for black. Queen and rook are just on the attack, and you're going to lose one of them. And what if black castles? If black castles, you're going to just take the knight. The b takes c6, you just take this pawn, and at this point white is just a clear pawn advantage, and white is just clearly winning. So this means the normal looking move knight c6 is also a big blunder. What about the move queen to d7? Well, here is a beautiful tactical move by white. Can you spot it? Well, it's a beautiful sacrifice. Bishop takes f7. So first of all, if you don't take the bishop, white is just a clear pawn advantage. And what if you take the bishop? Well, our knight jumps on e5, and it's a beautiful fork for the king and queen. After something like king to e8, black just loses a queen, and now white is just a queen up. This is just completely winning for white. So till now we have seen that the move queen a4 is really strong because none of the moves knight c6, bishop d7 and queen d7 works. Well, what about the move knight to d7? What's the problem in this? Well, here is the problem. We are gonna play beautiful sacrifice move. Bishop takes f7. First of all, if you don't take the bishop, you're just clear pawn up. But what if black just takes the bishop? Well, here comes the move. Knight to g5. Beautiful check. And now any way the king goes, it's game over. King to e8 completely traps off the queen. After the move knight e6, the queen has no escape and the queen is trapped. Beautiful. What about the move king f8? Well, more or less, same story. Here again the move knight to e6 is a fork, and after any way the king moves, let's say king f7, just take off the queen, and we are just completely winning. White is just a clear queen up. But what about the move king to g6, king to g8? Well, this move looks good for black. This move looks really good for black. You might be thinking that we can again play knight e6 because if queen cannot go to f8, if queen to e8, then we can just take the pawn and rook and queen up on fork. So yeah, it looks really good, but it's not. Because after the move knight to e6, black can play this counter-attacking move, knight to b6, and now white is dead lost. Because in this position, computer shows black is having a 2.3 advantage, also more than 3-point advantage to black. And this is just completely losing for white. So the move king d8 looks really good for black. So what to do about that move? King to g8. Well, actually, it's worse than king e8 and king f8. Because in that situation, the queen was trapping. But now, the king is game over. Here we are going to play the fantastic move. Queen to b3 check. And it's game over. e6 to block the check. Queen takes e6. Now the king f6. Queen f7 is a beautiful checkmate. So the move queen a4 has a lot of power. And you can't play knight d7 also. Well, now what? Well, in this position, the best move for black is the innocent move f6. f6 is a really good move for black. In this position, my recommendation is just go queen b3, battering down on f7. After castles, you can just go knight to e5. So after something like e6, yes, black has survived the apocalypse, but ultimately white is better. Which gives a 0.78 advantage to white. Also, we have some attacking ideas like h4, h5, and break down the king side. Our main idea is gonna be knight c3, bishop d2, and castle queen side, and play a counter attack on the king side for black. So guys, this was the beautiful high profile chess trap for advanced players in the Queen's Gambit. Now I'm sure you can easily kill off your advanced players with this beautiful chess trap. Well guys, that's all for today. We'll meet in the next video. Till then, be safe, be healthy, and keep watching incredible chess. Peace out.